This lesson is on polynomials multiplying using FOIL method. We've been taught, or I've taught you in a previous lesson, that when you have this problem, two binomials being multiplied together, what we do next is to rewrite this in this form. 3x, we take this here and we multiply it by the second parentheses. Then we take this negative 7 and we multiply by the parentheses. And then we multiply this 3x by everything there, and then negative 7 by everything there. Okay. Now what I'm going to show you, we call it FOIL. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, and last. And it's a way to mentally do this rewrite in your head. So let's use an example here. Let me pull these up here. So the outer, first, outer, inner, last, and let's take our original equation, this right here, and bring it down here. Now, keep this in mind. This is the original rewrite. Okay, so that's what we're familiar with, is rewriting it this way. But let's take a look and... Okay, let's use first, inner, outer, last. And first would be this right here. That is your first step. And it would look like, let's see, 3x times x. So we're going to multiply that first. What is 3x times x? Well, it is, let's see here, you multiply the 3 by the 1, x and x gives you x squared. Okay. Now, the next step is outer. The outer would be these two right here. That color's not very good. Hold on just a minute. Alright, that's better. Now, we're going to do the outer, which is this right here, outer. 3x and 8, the outer two numbers. So I'm going to bring it over here, and let's rewrite this. Be 3x parentheses times 8. So 3 times 8 is 24, and then bring out your x, so there's my second number. Alright, the next one is going to be the inner. Okay, inner would be these two numbers right here. Inner. Oops. I don't know where to put that. You get the idea. Inner. So let's bring it down here, and let's multiply them. It's negative 7 times x. So negative 7 times x is negative 7x. And then the last one. The last one here is 7 and 8. And that is your last. So let's bring it down here and let's multiply those two. So it'll be 7 times 8 equals 56. Alright, now let's put these all together in exponential order. Okay, so this is what it would look like. 3x squared plus 24x minus 7x plus 56. And then to simplify, the next step would be to combine these two, giving you 3x squared plus 17 plus 56. Okay. Okay. Now let's just review real quickly. Originally we started with two binomials, 3x minus 7 and x plus 8. Now previous problems or previous instructions, we've taken this 3x and multiplied by the x and the 8, and then the negative 7 multiplied by the x and the 8 to get this this polynomial, and then we reduced it to get this. What I'm showing you in this example is a way to make it a process of memory, to cut down how much work you have to do. Here you can do it in your mind if you remember FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. First, take your first numbers in each of the parentheses and multiply them together as we've done here. Outer, take the first and the last and multiply it together to get this right here. The inner would be the last of the first one and the first of the last one, the two inner numbers. Multiply it and be there. Last would be the last in both parentheses. Then you combine them in exponential order, taking the highest exponent first and listing them down. And then you've got a polynomial that is exactly like what we had when we rewrote the problem in previous instruction. And then you solve it. So this is a mental process. Okay, that concludes our discussion on how to use FOIL to multiply binomials.